The first card surfaced a few weeks ago. No one could believe it.
It blew me away that something like that could happen.
How many did I buy? I bought 100 of them.
It was probably the first time that you'd ever see an F-bomb written on a Major League Baseball card.
Billy's, he's one of those guys. He's pretty uninhibited. He's not afraid to let it out.
I didn't really get all Total Recall until I saw the picture.
Some have even sold for as high as $150 each.
I know what it looks like to me, but I wouldn't say it on television.
Baseball cards in general were just out of control. Late 80s, even into the early 90s. It was overproduced, overhyped.
Cal was very measured in everything that he did because he was Cal Ripken and he was a star player and he'd won a World Series and an MVP and everything else. Billy was his playful younger brother.
I got a phone call from Fleer, and they told me what had happened, and I was completely flabbergasted. Like, how?
So I get a phone call from Rick Vaughn. He says, "We got a problem." And I said, "What?" And he told me, and I go, "Oh, man."
When Baltimore Oriole Billy Ripken posed for his picture, there were 2 words written on the knob of his bat in black magic marker, and one of those words was X-rated.
I do remember going to talk to Billy, and I remember him saying something like, it appears I was targeted by his teammate.
Baseball card experts say if you find one, hold on to it, but don't let your children see it.
There's plenty of things that go on within a major league club that, people just don't see. It's young men having fun.
Philadelphia's Fleer Corporation is responsible for allowing the card to slip into the public's hands by mistake.
I called Fleer and was talking with them, and it was like, well, there's not a whole lot we're going to be able to do about it because the cards are already out. I guess for a while it created quite a buzz for Fleer.
It was actually brought to my attention by my dad. He was reading the paper, and he said, "Hey, have you heard of this?" As popular as baseball cards were in the late 80s, I just knew that this was just going to be like just an explosion.
I'd say it's about 75% of the calls are regarding the 89 Fleer with the Billy Ripken.
Never has a 4-letter word received so much attention.
I mean, obviously the F-bomb, it stands out like a sore thumb. You're just like, wow. You never thought you'd see that on a baseball card.
Now, if you happen to have one of those cards and you'd like to trade it in for a card with the cleaner words on it, contact the Fleer Corporation in Philadelphia. But chances are, after you found out what that card's worth with the dirty word on it, you might not want to do that.
It was a heavy R161 bat.
Yeah.
And I wrote it on there. I don't know why I chose that phrase.
You put F?
Face. On it.
Yeah.
And it was designated as my batting practice bat. I don't want to spend any time looking for this bat. So I could find it easy. It stuck out like a sore thumb. That picture was taken in Boston. Tap on the shoulder. "Can I take your picture?" I go, "Sure." Boom, take it. And then I hear about it in January because that's when the cards came out. I wasn't doing it to put it on a card. I did it for locker room humor, and then soon enough you get caught.
It would have been 1,000,000 times bigger than it was back then if something like that were to show up on a baseball card and on Twitter and everywhere else.
No doubt somebody would have figured a way to make a Twitter handle out of it, and they would be tweeting from the bat.
And this card is one of those iconic cards. It was kind of taboo to hide it from your parents, hide it from your friends, but at the same time now you kind of like showing it off. I think I saw a picture of a guy that actually put the baseball card as a tattoo on his arm. It's amazing what some people do.
Well, it was funny.
Yeah, it was. It was very funny.
I mean, I apologize if I offended anybody. It was meant for the locker room only, and it just happened to slip out.
It's just fun to see it talked about, and it's been 30 years, and it's certainly not going away, I guess.